Good day. I'm Jackie Brahney, and I'm here visiting with Ted Franklin, author of an exciting new book, soon to be published by Amazon, Pay for College with Tax-Free Earnings. Ted, thanks for allowing us to visit with you today.
Thanks for stopping in, Jackie.
So, Ted, tell me about your book.
Pay for College with Tax-Free Earnings is a guide for parents and grandparents to be able to save a lot of money to put their children through college with a very safe and secure investment. In my book, I lay out the very simple but detailed steps that you must follow to convert my strategy into a substantial amount of cash for your child's college education.
That sounds very interesting, Ted. I've read some information on the website Pay for College with taxfreeearnings.com, which happens to be the same name as your book. It appears that your strategy revolves around the use of U.S. savings bonds. U.S. savings bonds, huh? That's interesting.
Most Americans have heard about savings bonds, but they don't know which ones to buy or when to buy them or how to use them to generate substantial amounts of cash. But I do. If you begin to use my strategy when the child is first born and you invest $250 a month in U.S. savings bonds, by the time the child is ready to go to college, you will have accumulated somewhere in the area of $82,000 to pay for college expenses. By using my strategy, all of that money is going to be 100% tax-free. That breaks down to over $20,000 a year for the parent to use to pay for this child's college expenses.
20,000 tax-free dollars per year towards college costs could pretty much help out every parent. Does the money have to be used only for college expenses?
If your child ultimately decides they don't want to go to college, you don't have any restrictions on how to use the money. You can use it to put a down payment on a home. You could pay for a wedding. Okay, you could start a business. There are absolutely no restrictions, such as you would have with a regular college savings plan.
Is your strategy just restricted to parents, or can
No.
other family members do this?
Over the years that I've been working with savings bonds, I've had so many times where grandparents have said to me, how can I help my children to save for their children's college education? Is there any such sort of program that I could invest money into? There are other standard programs provided by the government, but grandparents can't put their money into these things. Savings bonds offers them an alternative and a way to participate in saving for their children's and grandchildren's college.
Interesting. Ted, what if any risks are involved?
These are the best investments in America. Okay? Savings bonds have absolutely no risk of losing principal or the interest earned once it's been posted to your account. Also, you don't have to put up with salespeople. There are no commissions, there are no fees, there are no hidden costs associated with savings bonds. Even when you cash them in, there's no cost. Savings bonds grow more valuable the longer you own them. And this is due to a very important mathematical thing called compound interest.
Can you describe what compound interest means?
Compound interest is the idea that once you have earned interest, it will also earn interest the next time it is calculated. So you're constantly pyramiding your money on interest, compounding, interest, compounding.
That's interesting. All these great advantages, and it's tax-free. Is this just local tax?
There is never any tax on savings bonds at the state level. There is tax at the federal level, but I can show you how to overcome that.
Wow. How can it be 100% free from federal income tax?
Most people aren't even aware of the best benefit of their children owning savings bonds. There is a way that you can report the interest every year on your savings bonds, and as long as the total amount of interest doesn't exceed $950, there will be no tax.
How does the strategy compare with, say, mutual funds or stocks or other investments?
First, I would say the biggest advantage of savings bonds is avoiding the commissions, fees, and hidden costs usually charged by stockbrokers and financial planners. The second and most important reason is that your child's college fund will never lose any money due to the ups and downs of the stock market.
A great point, Ted, especially given the volatility of the stock market nowadays. People are looking for safer ways to pay for college education without losing that money. So basically you would say that your book includes a step-by-step guide to help people pay for their children's or their grandchildren's college education tax-free. It's really that simple, right?
I have uncovered a strategy, essentially created by the IRS, that is revolutionizing the way parents can save for their children's education using savings bonds. Once an individual knows what to do, and how to do it, and when to do it, which is laid out very clearly in my book, anyone can start saving with savings bonds right away.
So you don't need a financial background or a financial degree or any training to do this then?
No, it's actually very simple. Using the government's savings bond growth calculator, if you invest $250 a month for 20 years at only 3% interest, you will build up a fund of $82,000. And remember, it's all tax-free.
Interesting. So, well, Pay for College with Tax-Free Earnings sounds like it's a wonderful book. It's perfect for parents with young children or even middle-aged, teens, as well as people that might be expecting a child that can start the planning very early.
Let's hope so, Jackie. I know that my strategy is 100% effective, and anyone can use it to build a college fund for their children.
So if you would like to learn a foolproof, overlooked way to save for your child or grandchild's education, Pay for College with Tax-Free Earnings by Ted Franklin is a must-read.